And did I say she was patient? But despite all of those things, we had an extremely tumultuous relationship. And it was our fault. And the theme of this was that we never listened. And so if you go back, and we started off almost 4.5 years ago. And you know, as Mike will tell you, we are, physicians end up moving around from place to place, hospital to hospital. We moved here many years ago from Philadelphia. Ended up buying a house, didn't have kids, and didn't realize, well, you need different places for different children. So we approached the idea of selling our house and moving. And interestingly, we ran across a lot of real estate agents and different people along sort of the first 2 years as we started considering this. And as we decided to sell and move, we moved to a rental that Karen happened to be listing. And I called Karen directly, and she said, I can't represent you. Again, don't know any of the rules of real estate, but I've got someone who can. So Lizzie and I meet over a rental.
Yes.
And I have to tell you that this individual, far different from most, spent so much time, energy, and effort to put me into a rental. She came to my office. And so I think that was the beginning of what made Lizzie different. And from that point forward, we moved into this rental, and so we decided to list our house. So I called Lizzie over and I said, so what do you think this house is worth? And she told me the exact number. I didn't listen. And we went with the agent who sold us the house thinking, oh, they're an expert at it. So much more money than that. Well, 11 months later, we finally sold at exactly the price that she had told us 11 months ago. And would have saved us a lot of time. And then, so we had all these ideas. And my wife, who's from New York, decided she really wanted horses. So we were looking at large places and Great Falls. And again, she's from New York. She had no concept of what horses were. And I think Lizzie knew this, but Lizzie didn't tell us directly. Oh, she so slowly sort of maneuvered us in the right direction. So we started off looking out in Great Falls, and then every now and then Lizzie would say, well, you know, I've got this great house that's right inside the Beltway. It's in this town called McLean. You should look at it. And we went to see it, and we went to see a house there. Not ready, hadn't sold. And she said, this is a great price. You should think about this. Well, we didn't listen, so that was number 2. If I have advice for anybody else, Lizzie was amazing and so patient and led us in the right direction, and I completely agree with the pastor, set us up for what the quality of our family's life is. And that's a very different thing than a house. So it was spectacular, but we should